And just like that, we're back with yet again another update on Caspa. Shout out to you guys, for showing so much love. Continue supporting. You will see a continuation of these Caspa updates. But yeah, let's really analyze and take a look at what's happening with Caspa right now, and of course, what we could be expecting going further, obviously, into the month of Feb. But yeah, if you're looking across the board, market is picking up traction, but we're seeing major, and I repeat, major amounts of volatility over the last 1 week. Caspa is down about 2.3% over the last 24 hours. If you're looking at it on the hourly aspect, we're up about 1.2%, but so is the broader market because we're seeing dominance pulling down. But I'm not buying it just yet. But let's take a closer look at Caspa, really understand what's happening. But before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So first and foremost, you can see the price of Caspa is below 10 cents, and that is worthwhile noting. We saw a major bloodbath in the last few days, and I really want to kind of emphasize on that specific bloodbath. So down 2.7% in USD, down 2% in Bitcoin comparative, valuation into about 2.54 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about 107 million. And as of now, still no signs of a Binance listing or other centralized tier one exchanges. And I know this is quite a big frustration part for a lot of viewers, but what can you do? It's part of the game, and that is something where your patience and risk factor really comes into play. So that's why your due diligence and research is extremely important. But as I stated before, we are seeing major amounts of volatility within the crypto markets. You guys can see the dominance has been pretty much going down to the likes of 61%, goes back to 62, 61, 62. Pretty much a lot of fluctuation happening, which of course when dominance bounces like this, there is quite manipulation occurring within the space. And Bitcoin chart speaks for itself. You can see this for yourself. We obviously saw the 23.6 retracement, and we know about this. I spoke to you guys about that range. We did end up going to the likes of 102 yesterday, but we have seen a little bit of a minor pullback since then. We are obviously right above that key resistance. I spoke about this in my H-bar update. This key resistance I told you guys about, very important support, but right now it's playing as a resistance for us, but you want to see the price holding above there. If not, if the price is below this key support, in my opinion, the chances of us falling down to the likes of 92,560 is still quite high, believe it or not. Again, everyone has their own ways to do analysis, but that's how I'm currently analyzing the market. But enough with that. Let's take a look at what's happening with Caspa. So Caspa is showing major weakness. And of course, it's nothing new when it comes to the weakness aspect for Caspa. We are pretty much, back down, to this 9.8 cents mark, below the 10 cents price point. But I want you guys to take a look at, Caspa's price from the bigger perspective. So you can see this for yourself. We're retesting some of the levels, guys, we haven't seen since last year. Yep, you heard that correct. This tells you, at what kind of crazy targets we're at, and bearish, very bearish price point. You don't want to see the support losing, especially around this 9.4 cents. If it's able to do that, I hate to say it, but the chances of us filling this wick, speaking about filling the wick, I said that in the last update, filling the wick, the chances of us doing that is still quite high. But now if I show you guys the hourly time frame, you can really understand how important this 9.43 cents key support is playing out. So of course, since we obviously saw the market rebounding, and like I said earlier, even in my last Caspa update, this price point did not last too long. But since that bounce, you have seen this exact same support that I'm telling you guys about playing as a extremely important level of support. In the best case scenario, you want to see the price sitting above 11.2 cents at the latest. The least Caspa's price could do is make its way back up. But right now, the volatility within the markets is not helping projects like Caspa. And obviously, if you lose this support, hate to say it, I think there is a chance for Caspa's price to fill in that 7.7 cents price point. And if you want to put this into perspective, this is a drop of about, you could say, 23.2%. So quite a significant drop. Would require obviously BTC to see a shakeout, as well as the dominance pick up higher. But it's looking more likely than ever. Obviously we have retested the support 2 different times, and it has played as a support as to be expected. But if this support does get lost, we could be in for more downside in the immediate short term. In terms of, confident, yes, obviously the Caspa community is going to come out and say, we're really confident in this and that. And of course, the Caspa community at the end of the day is biased. And, we don't want to have bias. And this is not just to do with Caspa, whether it's Solana, whether it's Ethereum, any crypto, you never want to have bias. Once you have bias, that could really impact your trading strategy and your profit taking. And I think that's something that, we would kind of want to get rid of when it comes to, biased opinions. You want to look at it from a realistic, unbiased perspective, and I think that helps a lot. But right now, you're sitting at very, very key levels. You don't want to drop below this. If so, I do believe this, wick that we saw just 2 days back could be filled in. But let me know down below what you guys think. What are your personal predictions? Where do you see the price of Caspa going this year of 2025? So far, we have been seeing a lot of bearish price action pretty much since August of last year. So it's been quite some time. But let me know down below what you guys think. And yeah, we'll see you later. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.